Well, welcome back to another video where I upload every single day here on the channel. Where I'm doing something really different today. I'm really doing something different today, and that is non-creepy facts about sleep. Like I said before, I'm trying to do new stuff on the channel. And one of those, obviously, is doing more creepy stuff, more paranormal type stuff, obviously. So, non-creepy facts about sleep. The hermetic jerk. Now, before I continue with the video, smash that like button. And yeah, the harmonic jerk. Pretty sure I said that right, right? It comes when your guard is down and you least expect it. Sees you as you lie in bed, just about to drift off to the land of Z's, a full body jolt, suddenly falling air, whistling death, coming surely. Expect you're still in bed and then you pass out. That's my dear scared sleeps and I can't read. It occurs as you slip into unconscious and it's bloody terrifying. It's buried but 2 days ago. While there's suggested causes for sufferers for regular hermetic jerks, odd sleeping patterns, high caffeine intake, anxiety, stress, etc. So yeah, that one, I'm pretty sure that, I mean, that's never happened to me, but I'm pretty sure that's happened to most of us. Now this one down here is 0 to 100 real quick. Homicidal sleepwalking. I've actually heard this one, and it's pretty messed up. Imagine you waking up to find, you know what? Again, 0 to 100 really quick. Imagine waking up to find you've wrecked your bedroom while fast asleep. Clothes everywhere, beside table broken, night light smashed. It would be pretty shocking, wouldn't it? Well, imagine the instead of wrecked bedroom, you wake up barely eyeing to find a dead, mutilated loved one in front of you, and there's a blood all over your hands unless you have a deep love of interior design. The second one's probably worse, right? Homicidal, can't read. Homicidal sleepwalking murder has been written off and used as defense in murder trials. Numerous times in modern history, the most recent case of this kind was in 2005 when Clovis Lewis was murdering his father because he was sleepwalking at the time of the incident. So to me, that again 0 to 100 real quick. But to me, that's so like, is it a real thing? Because again, like it said, it's not really confirmed to be a real thing. But again, it is kind of confirmed. But at the same time, it's not because people that kill people, they use that sometimes in their defense. So again, is it a real thing? I mean, it could be. Because again, it sounds like it is a real thing, number one. Number two, people sleepwalk and they do the weirdest things in their sleep. People talk in their sleep. Um, they do weird stuff. So, I mean, you know, coma nightmare. While there's a school of thought which believes the paranormal of coma dreams is near impossible, there are often representative survivors who are able to reflect on bizarre extended versions of the inspector while unconscious. If that's true, then what if, while in a coma, the weird dreams like experiences take turn for worse, become a nightmare? That would be horrible. And you're trapped in a coma for what could be months, years, potentially decades, while the worst versions are playing out before your very eyes. That's eerie. But it also, like that horror movie in Insidious. It kind of reminds me of Insidious. That's what it kind of reminds me of, like that film, Insidious. Sleep depression, absolute hell. Um, what I increase weight, I increase inflammation, I increase chances of depression, cancer and rage, I damage skin, I increase life expectancy, increase the risk of heart disease, high blood pressure. You're more likely to get a stroke if you express more regularly. Your bone will become more weaker and more likely to break. You will lose, and the memory will weaken, and it might kill you. Apart from that, so sleep depression. I've heard about that one before, and again, can't read. Apologize. Bed bugs. So you're sharing a bed with a bloodsucker. You've had your mattress for a year. You could have bed bugs. To me, these things. But trust us, they're probably there and they're probably happy. I don't. That makes me itch. Like just think, nah, sleep paralysis. That picture is freaky. It gave me chill. Oh my, I was not expecting that, bro. Of course, not list, but creepy sleep-related facts will be complete with mention of sleep paralysis. I actually watched a documentary on sleep paralysis. It's called Nightmare. I really want to review that, like documentary horror, like documentary real life horror movie. It's called Nightmare. Really good documentary about like sleep paralysis. If you're into that type of stuff, you're into sleep paralysis, you into the paranormal, then you're gonna like the Nightmare. Of course, no less creepy. You have essentially the feeling of your mind waking up while your body's still asleep. The spine of your only hits at the terror. Scary symptoms noted by sufferers of sleep paralysis include difficult breathing, hearing noises, including whispers, a sense of other in the room. Long-term sufferers can experience visions, with many claiming to have seen a chilling old woman who's been dubbed the old hag. The version of the clone was often climbing atop and slowly choking them. Chilling as to suffer myself, I confirm it certainly. That's just so freaky. And so, like, if you're not having a nightmare, right? What's causing sleep paralysis? You know what I mean? Like, I think a lot of it has to do with the paranormal, but again, that's if you believe in the paranormal. I believe in the paranormal. I think the sleep paralysis has a lot to do with the paranormal and stuff like that. Insidious, gross. Okay, that is freaky looking. Now it's like, that's from The Last of Us, I believe, that thing right there. That's freaky. Insidious grows. While toxic spores such as those from video game Last of Us, great game, are closer and more real life than you think, as in. What if you're laying on top of them while you sleep? If you're one of the million people who wake up with a red eyes, a scratchy throat, or itchy skin, chances are you could be sleeping on a mattress with insidious growth and found black spots on the outside of your mattress. Be warned, this is probably the moldy tip of a dangerous iceberg, as a mattress most likely feasting with paranormal mold, which may or may not turn into a zombie. Yeah, that's freaky. That's freaky. Productive dreams are future sight in the realm of ability, which is future events if they happen. You know what's crazy is I have dreams like this. I have dreams like this. I have dreams like this. Like the pornographical dreams, or whatever they're called. These dreams, I've had these dreams before, where something will feel so real. Like something will feel so real. Whether that be like meeting someone that I want to meet, or whether it be like something I want to happen in my life, it feels like it's really happening. It feels like it's really happening. It's really there. I've had these. I, if I sleep, I have these dreams a lot. I have these dreams a lot. Um, but research has actually shown that the theory of suggests the paranormal as it tries to explain. So, I mean, that's like, I just read some of this to you guys right here. And like I said, I've had these dreams before. I've had these dreams before. I've had these dreams before. And like something could be like so real. Something could be so real, something so realistic, to the point where you don't want to wake up, you just want to finish the dream. I've had these dreams before. Like right here where it's highlighted. I've had these dreams before. I've had them. And they're so real. Like I've had a dream one time where I was on a trip to LA. LA is a place I really want to visit and really would like to move to someday. And I was visiting there in a dream, and it felt so real. Like I could like touch like the place that I was at. I was able, um, because again, like I like in the dream, I was just visiting there, and I met someone that I wanted to meet, and like I can remember full details of these dreams that I have, and it's so real. Like I said, so real, and it's freaky. Like it's freaky, but it's cool at the same time because like okay, and the freakiest part is some of these dreams that I have, that some of these type dreams actually come true. I never been to LA. I never been to LA. That hasn't happened yet. But some of this stuff does happen. Like one of the apartments that I used to live in. One of the apartments that I used to live in, I had a dream that I was living in that apartment. The freaky part about it was I had that dream 2 years before we moved into this one apartment. So that was freaky because 2 years before I had that dream, 2 years before I had that dream, and then a few years later, me and my family we moved into this one apartment. It was the exact same apartment from my dream. I had the same clothes, same shoes. Again, it's weird. Let me know if you have these dreams right here. Let me know if you have these dreams. I'm very curious to know if someone has these dreams in the comments because they happen to me a lot. We have no idea why we sleep. To that is true. Like why? To me, that is kind of freaky. There are new number of theories that explain reasons why humans need to sleep, but shockingly, none has ever been agreed upon. Consider we spend around three of our lives in an unconscious state. The idea there's a question mark about why do this pretty creepy. Why we do this is pretty creepy. One school of thought presents our brain needs to do a cleanup at the end of each day designs information we take in. Tackle that unless remember shoot year after I heard about it, I still have this running thought. And please, brain, do a better job. That is true. Like, why do we sleep? And again, that could be true. Like our brain, like our brain has to rest. It has to clean up. That is true. That is very true. But again, that's still not a definitive answer. You know what I mean? That's still not like a definitive answer. Oh, this is why we sleep. You know what I mean? So really up in the air. I think that's really up in the air, and it is really freaky. So yeah. If you enjoyed the video, smack that like button and please subscribe if you're a first time viewer. Hit that notification bell. Let me know how's everyone's new year. Look, let me know how has you guys this new year has been going. My new year has been going great. I've been grinding with the YouTube, with the music. My year has been going great. Love this year. So yeah. If you enjoyed, smack that like button. Comment below if you want more videos like this. Like I said, this is really different, and I really enjoyed making this video. So until next time.